If it's what I want to do.
Hello, what I'm in, nice to meet you. Got some questions I'm wondering, can you answer like...
What's up YouTube, Dan here, and welcome to a new episode of my Real Madrid Career series on FIFA 14. So this is episode number 7, guys, and we're starting today's episode with a game up against Galatasaray. So you can see we're doing the normal stuff with the team management, and we seem to have a lot of games at the moment, and luckily I've got good squad depth, so I've got a pretty strong team going into this game up against Galatasaray. So I wanted to save a strong team for this game just because I'm kind of struggling in the Champions Cup, and you're going to see over the next couple of episodes it's really going to heat up, and you can see the group stage at the moment. You can see Arsenal are top with 9 points, and we are second with 3 points as well as PSG and Galatasaray. So in the last episode I got an international management offer from Belgium, and I decided to accept it just because previously I was actually waiting for an offer from Brazil or Spain, but I was thinking about it. So if, say, I won the World Cup with Brazil, which is actually coming up in the next summer in this actual career mode, I would not really have too much to do, but because Belgium is a really potential team, it's got good potential, I'm not really going to win it in this like season, but hopefully I can win it in the future. That's because it'll be a bit more of a challenge as well. So what I want to do in today's episode is talk about the team in more detail, go through each player and tell you the strengths and weaknesses. So could you guys suggest some formations I could use for the team as well? I'm thinking about a 3-5-2, that could be great. So just a quick update on the game at the moment. We are 0-0 at this current moment in time. You can see Varane with a great head. I think it was Varane, yes it was, and he made it 1-0 after 15 minutes, and that's a great result, and that means we could be going up to 6 points as well. So it's really important to get these wins, as Arsenal are kind of running away with it with 9 points at the moment. So going into half time, you can see Diego Costa is actually low on fitness, but I decided to keep him on just because he's in great form at the moment. You can see I was kind of going between Gareth Bale as well, but I decided to move him to Cam in the end as well. So this is a bit of a bad mistake there from Casillas and Sergio Ramos. That could have maybe led to a mistake there, but we were quite lucky here, and Galatasaray was starting to really put on pressure. You can see Drogba showing what a beast he is, going through the defence. A great tackle there from Varane, what a block that is, and we decided to get it away. So as you can see in the last 15 minutes of the game, Bruma gets a chance here. Great potential in this game as well. I think that's the Bruma I'm thinking of with 92 pace, I think it is. He's got great potential in this game, but more importantly, Felipe Melo gets the goal there and makes it 1-1. So we're going to go over the Belgium team in today's episode, and we're going to start off with the goalkeepers. So I have the choice of either Courtois or Mignolet. I'm thinking about Courtois just because he has better potential, and I've used him more in this game as well. But if you guys are Liverpool fans, you'd probably go for Mignolet, obviously. So I'm going to go with Courtois in goals. So our 3 centre-backs, we've got a lot of centre-back options, but we've got, first of all, Kompany in the middle centre-back. We've got Vermaelen and Vertonghen as well. And we've also got Daniel Van Boyten and Alderweireld as well on the bench. So it should be a really strong lineup. And sorry if I do actually miss out any players, maybe midfielders as well. And yeah, I've kind of planned this ahead, but I can't remember all the midfielders. But I'll go through the team anyway. So first of all, Vermaelen, he's going to be a strong centre-back on this game. Not really too good in real life, but he'll still be in the first team in real life. You've also got Vertonghen, massive fan of him in real life. And you also got Kompany. What a player he is. What an amazing signing for Man City in real life that was as well. So moving on to the centre midfielders now, we're going to have the 3-5-2, which means we'll have 2 centre defensive midfielders, and they are going to be Witsel and Fellaini. They're both absolutely massive, and they're so fun to use as well. Fellaini, I used to like him, but not really anymore, because I don't think he should have gone to Man United. It wasn't really his choice, but I'm not a massive fan of him at Manchester United. But anyway, Cristiano Ronaldo gets the goal there, so I think that makes it 1-0. And this was a really important game up against Sociedad, I think it is. And they're actually doing really well in the league at the moment, so I needed to get this win to hopefully go and overtake them. So you can see we're at half time at the moment, making a couple of substitutions going into the second half. So 2 other midfielders, as I said, will be Witsel and maybe even Dembele as well, maybe Fellaini as well. And on the wings we do have Morelos, we have Hazard, we have Mertens as well. So a lot of good players we can use, and I'm thinking maybe Hazard and Mertens and bring on Morelos, maybe even using him as the cam as well. So cam, I think we do have Kevin De Bruyne, I just thought about that, Dembele as well, and then a lot of other great players, but this is a favourite part of the team for me. We've got Benteke and Romelu Lukaku as our strikers, which is absolutely insane. Just we're just going to kind of go over myself here. You can see Varane, or kind of, what's the word, but anyway, Varane actually gets a red card there. I didn't really have any arguments against that, because that was a pretty bad challenge, and he actually missed anyway, so maybe that was a bad decision. But that meant Sociedad were right back into the game. We were 2-0 and coasting, but then they got a chance, and Vela's going to take the penalty, and a great penalty there, and actually Diego Lopez was actually quite close to getting that. But obviously goalkeepers on this game are retarded, so couldn't really get to that. So we've got 2 more games, I think, coming up in today's episode. I think we've got another Champions Cup game as well. So obviously we've got Benteke and we've got Lukaku to talk about. So personally, I do actually prefer, sometimes I prefer Benteke, sometimes I prefer Lukaku, and there's no real winner for me. I just think they're both amazing players in real life. Lukaku's probably a little bit stronger, Benteke's probably a little bit quicker in my opinion. Lukaku's got the better left foot obviously, and Benteke in my opinion is a bit better in the air, but you got to kind of look at it. They're both amazing, they both complement each other. But you guys, if you used him or both of them together in a team, say an Ultimate team, in a BPL squad or a Belgium team, do they actually work well together, or do you need a smaller striker to go with either Lukaku or Benteke? Leave that in the comment section below, that really helped me out as well, and I'll look through all the comments as usual. And also, can we hit 30 likes? That'll just be insane guys, I really appreciate that, and all the support on this series is absolutely insane. So we actually get another chance there. You can see we're into our next game up against Mirandes, I think it's called, and this was a League Cup game or whatever it's called in Spain, and I didn't really play the strongest of teams, but I still wanted the win in this game. I think this is one of 2 legs as well, so got to get a good win in this first game. Di Maria with the great ball in, Ronaldo with the header and a great save there from the goalie. So I started off with this game with a bit of a weaker team, but then actually gone on to actually bring on all my stronger players in the end, because I was really struggling in this game. I didn't really find any chances in that first half, but finally Cristiano Ronaldo makes it 2-0, and that in my opinion is kind of the game gone, because I don't think I'm going to concede 2 goals away from home. So we're going to go and try and get another goal here. Isco's throwing a goal here, great save there from the goalkeeper, and maybe Isco should have got some quicker reactions there to maybe got to the ball. So also you can leave formation suggestions for this team for Belgium, but we're going into our last game in today's episode, and it's going to be up against Almeria, I think it's called, and they're not too good of a team, and I think they were recently promoted from the second league. I think it's Adelante, Liga Adelante I think it's pronounced, and yeah, so we've got a full strength team. I'm not going to play my full strength team in the end. You can see we're actually 3 points behind Valencia, and Valencia seems to be doing really well in real life as well. They seem to be also really good on this game as well. Great team to play on this game. So you can see Balotelli with the first chance there, a great save there from the goalie. And that means we actually get a corner from this. Gareth Bale's going to whip this corner in. Some great bend on his corners, they're just amazing. Isco with the chance on the edge of the box, a great save there from the goalkeeper. Sergio Ramos on the hand there, and he actually misses it there with the header. And I've got an answer for why that went so high, or why that kind of chipped. It's because I was trying to select Sergio Ramos, because I only selected him quite late, and that means I couldn't really I was kind of getting a bit panicking there, and you can see I actually chipped the ball there. But anyway, Balotelli gets the first goal of the game finally in the 51st minute, a great goal there, and doing that famous celebration as well to make it 1-0. So again, going down the left hand side now, I think that's Helder Postiga with the great ball in to Panilla, I think it's pronounced. I think he did have an inform last year, that's where I do remember him from. But a great goal there in the 61st minute to make it, I think it's 1-1 at this point. I don't really keep track of the results, but at 1-1, not too good, but it's alright, because we are in a good position at the moment. So in the next episode we do have, I think, Arsenal and PSG. You're going to see if we do qualify for the Champions Cup or knockout stage, and you can see I'm probably going to do the rest of the Champions Cup live in this series. It's going to be a great Champions Cup. You can also subscribe for more FIFA 14 videos, and you can also watch my previous FIFA 14 video, which was the last episode of this series. You can also follow me on Twitter, and also drop a like. Can we smash 30 likes by midnight? That'll just be insane guys. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.